Part 2 of paint, went ahead, shot down some universal metallic silver from Duplicolor, giving it that first base coat that I'm looking for, followed by some toothpaste to mark off spots I want to keep silver. I've now gone ahead, sprayed it with flat black paint. It is still wet, which is why it's shiny, but it looks good. And more toothpaste. And then went ahead and marked off the spots I want to keep black to give it a black and silver transition of chipped paint. Once dried, I went ahead and sprayed it with the Montana Gold Mount Fuji Blue, which is the color they did use in the series. And once dried, I went ahead, cleaned off the toothpaste, and the chipping effect looks great. On to acrylic paints. I've gone ahead and taken the beige paint that I picked up, watered it down with some, obviously, water, and I'm going to brush this on quite heavily as I want to give it that dirt, desert type look. I'm not looking for that oily, grungy, type oily look just yet, but I am going to brush this on quite heavily, and doing so, I did smear it a little bit there, but then I start to dab off the paint at that point, as I don't want streaks I want it to get a natural, dirty look. So if I leave it with streaks, it just doesn't look natural. So I work the crevices and everything, and really want to make sure it doesn't look, brushed on or anything like that. Now, some of the spots that were heavy, I did brush it off basically with the paper towel, leaving some streaks, but I do go back over it, dabbing the paint so it gives it that look of dirt. And I will be cleaning out those crevices there. There's just a little too much paint in there for my liking. It's going to be too dirty of an effect for me, so I'm going to go ahead and remove that inner paint there in those crevices. I'd say that's a pretty good start so far. I've now gone ahead, added a few drops of black to darken up the paint just a little bit, and I'm going to brush on just a small amount, not as heavy as I did with the plain beige, but this is just going to give me that little bit of grime that I'm looking for, but I'm still wanting to keep that dirt look or dusty type look. So this is just going to give a couple spots, basically highlight some of the areas, crevices, things like that, where I want to make it look a little bit messier or dirtier. But overall, I'm very happy with how this thing has turned out, and you'll see that here in just a few moments. Like and follow for more.